This is the Tilta Hydro car mount, and it is a beast. You might have to bear with me on this video, and it's like giant Meccano for adults. So I run a video production business and we do a lot of different filming, and this is why we invest in this piece of kit. We've been doing filming for the last 6 years, and I like to think I know a little bit about different setups and things like that, and hopefully this video will help you if you're deciding on filming cars. So we invested in this piece of kit because we got a client who wanted car filming. And we've done some car filming before, and what we did was basically have my colleague out in the back seat of the van holding a gimbal and trying to do the filming that way and use some GoPros. But when our client approached us and said, I want to film cars, sports cars like Porsches and things like that, we felt like we needed to up the level. So I did a lot of research and decided and settled on this beast of a rig. So the Hydra Alien car mounting system comes in at a whopping 30 kilograms worth of weight, and that's before you put a camera on it. It has 8 installation modes. Each suction mount can take up to 50 kilos worth of weight. Not sure you'd want to do that. It's quick to assemble. It has 2 V-mount battery connectors and a lot more to it. This is like Lego. So it feels absolutely amazing. It is solid. I mean, these connectors alone, you have to use a tightening wrench to get them on. It's not going to go anywhere. The suction mounts are your classic pump ones, but you can now get the electronic version. Here's a link to that on this video. And you can see all the way around this that it is absolutely brilliant. I mean, this thing here, I haven't done it on properly yet, but if you move that is very, very hard to move. That's because on this side, you have a tensioning bit. This is the absorption part of it, and you adjust this depending on the weight of your camera and your gimbal you're putting on it. You can also see on the top-down camera where we got some weights here. This all helps with balancing the shock absorption when it's on your vehicle. You then can obviously mount a V-mount battery here. Now, the one caveat with this type of system is you need to invest in more. You can't just buy this and go, great, I can film cars, I can do whatever I need to do. You need to invest in a gimbal. This is specifically for DJI gimbals. You need to invest in some sort of rig to control your camera, and we settled on a solution from Small Rig, and that is where we run an HDMI cable through the truck window so that my colleague Rob can control the camera from the front of the vehicle. Otherwise, you're just leaving it on there, you're pressing record and hoping for the best. The whole point of this is to get dynamic movement while you're filming. Ironically, it's a pretty compact size for a mounting system. It comes with, we've got it set up in this format, so it's flat on back of a truck, but you also get a safety ratchet mount which goes on it. We actually invested in, if you see this on the top down, we invested in a softer shock absorber, and this was an add-on. I think it's around about £100. But it comes with this one here, which doesn't give you much leeway. It's not much shock to it, but it does the job if you're going for heavier rigs. You got additional mounting ports on it as well, so different setups. I will obviously show you all the different setups from Tilta themselves on it. You can see why I say it looks like Meccano, because it's great fun to use. It's a bit scary to start off with, don't get me wrong. And finally, it comes in what I call the sniper case. This is the sniper case. It's brilliant. It's got wheels on it. It's got everything for where bits go. It's great. It's kind of heavy, but it all packs away. We tend to keep it all mounted up so that we don't have to keep making it up. We know what we're using it for, mainly on the back of the truck so we can film a car following us. The one thing I wish it had was an option for side-to-side movement. The only side-to-side movement you get is from the shock absorber, and you can notice this. If you're going around a corner, a sharp corner, it does jolt, so like you can see it on the camera. There are other brands out there which it tends to then swing back and forth, which looks quite good. So that would be an improvement, but at this price point, I believe you're getting a lot of stuff. So on that point, what is the price? Now, this system was £1,350, and I think that is an absolute bargain. Of course, as I mentioned at one point in this video, you need the other stuff. Obviously, you need a camera as well. So £1,350 for this is absolutely brilliant. You don't want to skimp on putting this on your vehicle with probably thousands of pounds worth of camera equipment. But should you get one? It wasn't a decision we made lightly. As I said, we've managed vehicle filming before with action cameras and stuff, but we wanted to level it up. If you want more controlled dynamic angles, this is the only way to go to get a car rig. It's not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that. When you mount this on the back and you start driving, you hit a pothole or something like that, your heart does go. But I'd highly recommend like safety mounts like we've got here. Do everything you can to stop it from falling off your vehicle. You can get away with not using this and get great shots. But before you click off of this video, insurance is very important. By having this on, make sure it's insured. There's a lot of people who do car filming and don't look into the insurance. So definitely make sure you're covered. So what do you think? Comment below. Would love a subscribe. And please check out this video for more car filming mounting tips.